どうもエリスと申します。バルセロナカタルーニャグランプリの週末がやってまいりました。母国グランプリを迎えるアロンソが FIA 公式記者会見に出席しました。今年はマドリードでの市街地レースがあるため、スペインでは2レースが開催されますが、ここバルセロナには人一倍思い入れがありそうなアロンソ。どのようなコメントを残したのか、日本語訳と合わせてご紹介いたします。それではどうぞ。
Drivers' press conference ahead of the FIA Formula One Barcelona Catalunya Grand Prix. We have the regular two groups coming your way. Group 1, left to right, we have Liam Lawson, Ollie Behrman and Fernando Alonso. A very warm welcome to you all. Fernando, perhaps we could start with you. Not quite hometown hero, but home country hero. Look, it's been a tough start to the season for Aston Martin. Just how much satisfaction did the Monaco weekend and that point give you?
Well, hello everyone. Basically, I don't think that they made a huge difference on the weekend. We scored a point because different things happened on the race, and penalties and DNFs and things like that. But we cannot hide the truth that we were uncompetitive also in Monaco, and we didn't deserve the point probably, but in terms of pure pace. But yeah, I think this year is going to be difficult to score points for any team, as the four top teams are always, if everything goes normal, on the top 8 positions, and then only remains 9th and 10th. And yeah, Alpine could be easily 5th fastest car, and then as I said, to grab any point, I think you need some help from the cars in front, and in Monaco it was extra help.
Fernando, for a guy with your record of success, how have the current issues affected your motivation and your belief in the Aston project?
Well, motivation, not big change, as I understand perfectly the how this sport works, and how everything is in Formula One, and you need to have the right package to perform, and you need to work around your team to get that package, in the best place possible, as soon as possible as well, when you are not leading the pack. And we see so many examples of drivers that they are out of the top 10, following year they are winning races, or vice versa, they are winning races, then are out of Q1. So, motivation is still there because I believe in myself, and I have full trust on what I'm able to do, and I feel that when I have with the same machinery of any other driver in the world, I never felt uncompetitive in Formula One or outside this paddock. I drive many different cars, and I felt the same way all my life, and I still feel the same way now. And then the trust in the team, obviously, is not ideal when you start a set of regulations on the back foot, because everything takes time, especially in our case. I think the power unit, we found very quickly that we were not up to speed, and it was a little bit immature, the project itself. So we realized quickly that we will need time to catch up, and we will need time to fix some of the issues. But in Formula One, you race every 2 weeks, and you need to deliver, performance every 2 weeks. And we understood quite quick, that we were not able to do that, and it will be a tough start of the season. But we are navigating through that tough start, and we have higher hopes for the second part of the year. But until then, every weekend is a little bit more or less the same story, on and on.
Lighter one to end with. World Cup starts today. How far will Spain get? Who's your biggest threat?
Well, I hope we get to the final. I think we are European champions, and we are very strong. So hopefully we can get to the final. And the biggest threat, I don't know. I would say France, as they have, very good team as well and good players. But yeah, always you have surprises in the World Cups.
All right, Fernando, thank you very much for that.
Question for Fernando. Fernando, when you first came on the scene, you were marked out as one of the immediate greats, and it only took you a couple of years before you were fighting for World Championships and sealing those titles. Now we're seeing Kimi Antonelli came into at the start this year with no wins and has just done 5 on the bounce. What do you make of his achievements, and can you give us an insight into the pressure that young drivers deal with at a young age and winning in Formula One?
Well, I think, first, I think we are in a different era of F1 where I think that thanks to the technology we are a bit more aware of, the technicalities of the car. We have the simulators, we have different tools that help a little bit our arrival into F1. And I think he has, an incredible talent. Probably most noticeable time for him was in karting. I think in the junior formulas, you can argue that he was up and down in terms of results, and some of the drivers of his generation, they were able to stay in front of him with same cars, even one next to me. And now you have a car that is dominating, and you are adapting, to that car, and you are winning races without making any mistake. With, as you said, feeling the pressure of leading the championship and leading a race, which is obviously a very good achievement. But yeah, this is Formula One, and you need to perform at the highest level always. And if you have the opportunity, as he has this year, with a winning car, and he's able to cope with the pressure and achieve the title, obviously it's an incredible thing for him, and happy for him.
Thanks, Fernando.
Hello, question for Fernando and Georgia Anidas from Montana TV Greece. You talked about an upgrade package that will change the car dramatically. Does this mean that we'll see you fighting in the midfield or upper up the grid during the season, or it's a package that it works towards 2027?
Well, both. It works into 2027 because definitely we need to improve our situation. But no, I think our hopes is that the second part of the year will be a more competitive one, and we can start fighting in the midfield. Yes, that's the aim.
Thanks. Next.
I'd like to ask, it doesn't matter if things go well or not. There's always so many fans here in Barcelona cheering up for you. And on Saturday, you will have all the people cheering up. I don't know if you had a message for them and to thank, after all these years, how much they have cheered for you.
Sure. It's going to be a special weekend. Probably my last Barcelona race in Formula One. So, yeah, I want to say thanks to everyone. I will try to enjoy the weekend. I will not be competitive, and I will not be too long in the car in qualifying, and in the race hopefully yes, but not at the pace that we all want. But I want everyone to still enjoy the weekend, and has been always a celebration when they come to Barcelona, and people, for I think this my 23rd Spanish Grand Prix, and all of them, they've been magical, and this last has to be magical as well.
Question to Fernando. When you say probably your last Barcelona race, is there any slight chance you could be here in 2 years' time in the next one, or what do you have in mind when you think about the future? In case you wanted to stay, is it only a 1 year thing?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything in mind, and after summer I will take the decision to continue or not. But Barcelona obviously is not happening next year, so if I don't know, what I will do next year, it's nearly impossible to be sure that what I will do in 2 years' time. But I would say, I consider every race that I go this year that potentially could be my last time in Australia, my last time in China, my last time in Monaco, and here in Barcelona there is a little bit more of that chance as it's not happening next year as well. So yeah.
Thank you. Next.
Fernando, mentally, how hard is for you to think about that? Maybe this is your last year, as you said, my last race, maybe that one, the next one. Or is it hard, or is it helping a lot to have already a family with your son right now?
No, I mean, it's not hard. I mean, for me, the hardest thing is not to win races and not to be competitive. If it's the last or not the last, it's not affecting too much. You know, I mean, I'm in peace with my career and with my life. And, you know, if anything comes now, you know, welcome. If it doesn't come, you know, it will not change my my feeling. You know, I achieved, you know, a lot more than I ever dreamt, you know, when I was a kid, or I was here, you know, as we said again, you know, my first test here, or my go-kart experience when I was racing in Spain, you know, I never dreamt to be Formula One driver, and then race for, you know, the best teams in the paddock and stay for, you know, a very long time. So everything is a plus, and it is a plus now. I'm not as competitive as, you know, we all want to be in the team now, and that's probably the biggest pain that we go through every weekend. But you know, in terms of, you know, personal feeling is not too hard, or it's not anything, you know.
Thank you. Next.
いかがだったでしょうか。モナコグランプリでは粘り強く走り切り、今シーズン初ポイントをチームにもたらしたアロンソ。母国のファンにもいい走りを見せたいと考えていると思いますが、どうなるでしょうか。期待しましょう。またバルセロナではフリー走行1回目に多くのチームがリザーブドライバーもしくは育成ドライバーを出走させる予定となっています。特に注目なのがレッドブルハジャーのマシンに乗ることが決まった岩佐歩選手ですね。新型マシンでどのような走りを見せてくれるのか楽しみです。他のチームについてはメルセデスはベスティ、フェラーリはベガノビッチ、マクラーレンはフォルナローリ、ウィリアムズはブラウニング、アウディはアロン、キャデラックはハーターが出走予定です。新人たちの走りに注目ですね。ちなみにレーシングブルズはサッカーワールドカップが開幕するためサッカーイメージの特別リバリーとなっています。私ですがバルセロナグランプリが終わった後寝ずにレース振り返り動画を編集し、そのままの流れで朝5時からの日本対オランダ戦を視聴予定です。徹夜となってしまいますが日本を応援します。また今後も F1 に関しての情報をまとめた動画を制作していく予定です。継続するためにもぜひいいねやチャンネル登録をお願いいたします。インタビューの内容について、また動画の感想などコメントでいただけると嬉しいです。それでは。